Hey, you're Steve Moore's Engines, and this is the engine for Kelly O'Neill that we just did the guessing competition on. So I thought I'd give you just a little more information on this deal. This happens to be a 540 cubic inch, our rotating assembly, which has a Callie's Magnum 4250 stroke crankshaft, has Oliver billet 6385 rod, and then our diamond piston and ring package, which is hard anodized with a tool steel ring package in it. Then we have Jessel belt drive, Innovator West dampener, Williams oil pan, all this stuff you can get right here from us, and we can set you up with a complete kit however you want to do things, or we can build things for you. It's no problem. Has one of our custom solid roller camshafts. Very street friendly, because that's what this needs to be, is street friendly. And so good street friendly tune on that. We have a Brodix. These are a Headhunter 383 head, and then has our Crower shaft rocker arms on it, the stainless steel shaft rockers. Then you also see here the super sporty billet intake manifold, which is all one piece. That's the one thing that I do like to do, that if it's my intake manifold, this entire bathtub runner and flange area is all one piece, which is just makes it basically bulletproof. Top still bolts on, but you know, they're just a lot less bolted together pieces, but that's why they cost a little bit more too. Holley EFI, and this is a race gas and pump gas, and right now we just got it on pump gas, but we're going to do it on race gas, and I'll just show you those numbers in comparison. You can see here that this is just the S480 Borg Warner turbos, air-to-air intercooler, turbo smart wastegates. Obviously you can see that it doesn't fit in a car like this, but this is all for dyno setup, and then Kelly and his guys will figure out how to get this all in the car. That's my dyno intercooler, so that won't fit in the car unless it happens to be a Mack truck or something, because it's a pretty big guy. And let's see, that's pretty much everything. So what I'll do is I will set this down. Oh, and this has a billet atomizer 235 injector screw-in style. That's why you see the rails. Now these are a temporary rail because Kelly wants a polished rail, so I'm going to do that for him. And as you can see, anything else here? Nope, all pretty normal stuff. I will go out and we'll put the camera down. I'll make a pull on this thing at that 10 psi of boost and pump gas, and we'll take a look at the numbers, and then at the end of the video here I will give you the winner. Alright, so we'll come over here and look at the numbers. Now this is on 10 psi. I actually have it leveling off a little bit out here. I'm actually taking just a little bit, and you know, I control the power curve and boost curve just all by what you know, how I control timing in the map and boost control in the map. So as you can see here, 4,500 RPM. Well, here, I'll show you the boost so you guys all see it. Boost. It's actually 10 down there, but right 10, or I'm sorry, 9 down here, and then moves all the way up in the 10s. Then, as you can see, 4,500 RPM. We are at 1,039, 1,212 foot-pounds of torque. 5,500 RPM, we're at 1,225 foot-pounds of torque. 1276. See how nice, broad, flat torque curve that is. And then they'll actually still keep running up here, you know, past 75 and probably actually into that 8,000 area. But for this motor being a streetcar motor, we're really not interested in turning the thing 8,000. You can. I'll show you what I'm doing in the timing curve and boost curve. I basically just take a little bit of dome pressure off. As soon as it hits 7,200, I start taking a little bit of dome off of it and just take a little bit of timing out of it. Just get it to settle down out there. If I keep plowing more boost into it, more dome pressure, it'll just keep on climbing, as you know, for what we want. And as we put it on race gas and then go to higher boost levels, obviously this whole thing just kind of jumps up there. Okay. And then 6,500, we are at 1477 and 1199 foot-pounds of torque, so still real broad, real flat. 7,400 right here, 1567 and 1116, but our peak was at 7,200 RPM, 1573.52. And I'm gonna go back in, and we're actually gonna do a little bit of testing here on race gas. So I'm gonna shut the camera down and then show you the race gas tune-up and the winner of whoever guessed the closest to 1573. And even if we have to go to it, 1573.52 if somebody's doubled up on it, and maybe we'll have to get some kind of tiebreaker or something in there. Let's figure that out. But anyways, I'm just going to shut the camera off and come back at it with the race gas tune-up for you and the winner. Oh, and I just forgot. I told you I would show you what I was doing on the EFI side of it, of why it lays over right there. For you guys that don't know, you know, just trying to show you something new. For those guys that do know what's going on, totally disregard. But anyways, you can see through here. Actually, because I get tired of people, or some people, arguing about numbers, we'll just show here. There you go. Okay, you can see right here on the cursor. So this is our boost. So the boost was going up till right there, which is 7,000 RPM. But you can see this yellow line is my dome pressure, and I can actually smooth that out a little bit so it just looks better. So let's do this. There you go. So you can see that I just was adding dome pressure. It's like, okay, we made it to that 7,000 number. I'm going to start just layering it over and then taking dome pressure away. And then this is our timing line, and then you can see at the same time I just started taking a little bit of timing out of it. So all that does is you can see that RPM, which is the red line right there, starts laying over. Now in a car you really don't feel it that way because here the dyno is loading harder and harder and harder as it's going. In the car you don't quite feel it the same way. It doesn't it probably, I mean, obviously it wouldn't accelerate quite as hard in the car, but here it really gets affected because of the absorber, and that's just the way the thing works. So anyways, that's just a little bit extra info. We'll go back, and I'm going to still make this race gas tune, and then we'll come back and look at that. Alright, so we just put the race tune up in it, and we can go a little bit more. I mean, it's not out. If I had to guess, I don't normally, or don't have a ton of info on the that S480, but I think that it's we got a little more room if we wanted to lean on it harder. But for what Kelly wants to do with it, really no sense doing it, to tell you the truth. You can see here 2211 at 7,300 RPM and 1,636 foot-pounds of torque. And even at the lowest points down here at 4,400, it's 1454, and at 6,000 it's 1590, 7,000 1634. So I mean, you know, it's still climbing up here. And again, we can keep plowing boost at it, and it'll keep making horsepower until we break something, or until it, you know, well, basically until it breaks something. So not interested in doing that, and it's at a really nice, good, safe, good, durable spot right through here for Kelly. And I think you're really going to like that. And you can see right here, if I showed you that graph just like I did on the other part of the video, you can see I got boost dome pressure just dumping right off right here to slow it down without, you know, just trying to kill it or do something dumb. But anyways, we'll go up here and we'll look at the boost. And on that, we're at 20 pounds of boost. So 20 pounds of boost and 2211. So, anyways, I'm Steve Morris. Oh, I gotta find the number or find who won it. So, give me 1 second and then I'll post this thing. Sorry about that. And our winner is Nick Holman with a guess of 1565. So, not too far off, only 8 off. Anyways, Nick, you need to get a hold of me. And I'm Steve Morris. Have a great